Actress, model, mother and entrepreneur Brooke Shields joined Steve Doocy, Ainsley Earhardt and Brian Kilmeade on Fox Friends. 4 decades later, Brooke Shields is taking a trip down memory lane with her The Blue Lagoon co-star Christopher Atkins. During an episode of her iHeartRadio podcast Now What?, Shields and Atkins reunited and reminisced about the film, including how members of the production team hoped their relationship would develop. "They wanted so desperately for us to fall in love with each other," Shields remarked. She went on to say that she did not react well to being forced into feeling anything, since she had not even truly shared a kiss with anyone at such a young age. Atkins then chimed in and said, which was probably great for the film because that's what it was all about. "You have to admit the chemistry between us was just amazing." Brooke Shields remembers being most famous virgin in the world. Actors Christopher Atkins and Brooke Shields starred in the 1980 film The Blue Lagoon, directed by Randall Kleiser. Getty Images. "There were a lot of great moments that went on there, and I think it was a lot of that innocence that came off in the film that made it work even more," Atkins said. Shields, 57, was only 14 when she filmed the 1980s classic, and Atkins, 61, was 18. The Blue Lagoon told the story of two young children shipwrecked on a tropical island paradise in the South Pacific. Shields and her on-screen love interest Atkins experience love, puberty and sex while being stranded together. Brooke Shields shares emotional video after daughter Rowan leaves for sophomore year of college. While Shields had a body double for the sex scenes, she previously described in her memoir how she and Atkins were being encouraged to fall in love for real. Christopher Atkins says the chemistry between him and Brooke Shields in The Blue Lagoon was just amazing. Columbia Pictures/Getty Images. Atkins noted that he grew up in a conservative area and that it was strange being naked in front of people. He added the directors requested the two stars tan nude to avoid tan lines before filming on set. Shields and Atkins recounted the challenging conditions while filming on set in the nude, including suffering injuries from swarms of bugs, crabs, rats and horses. Christopher Atkins smells Brooke Shields' hair while she is sleeping in a scene from the film The Blue Lagoon. Columbia Pictures/Getty Images. Blue Lagoon was on an island that was on a coral reef. "We were barefoot, wearing little strips of clothing. My hair was taped down to my body to cover the boobs, which were very minimal anyway," Shields recalled. Click here to sign up for the entertainment newsletter. 4 decades later, Brooke Shields is taking a trip down memory lane with her Blue Lagoon co-star Christopher Atkins. Demetrius Cambouris/Getty Images. For glamour, I don't know what I was trying to cover. Remember the bumpy pads? They would stick these little flesh-colored things on my nipples because nipple evidently was where they drew the line in this movie, she added. During an episode of her iHeartRadio podcast Now What?, Brooke Shields and Christopher Atkins talked about filming nude scenes at such a young age. Getty Images. Atkins said shooting nude scenes at such a young age was kind of a blessing and a curse. Click here to get the Fox News app. "One can't tell you how many pictures I had to do with curly hair and wearing that diaper after that movie," he laughed. Stephanie Jong Paunon is an entertainment writer for Fox News Digital. Story tips can be sent to stephanie.jong@fox.com and on Twitter @sjongpaunon.